Hi guys, this is Python lecture series 4. The last Python lecture we have discussed the data types available in Python language. So in this lecture we are going to discuss relational operators. So what is the use of relational operators? To compare any two variables or variable with the values or with the any two values. So that is you can compare variable with another variable or one value with another value or variable with another value. So that is the use of relational operators. So you can see the table. So the symbol used for different purpose for checking whether the value is less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to or not equal to. So what will be the output of this expression? So if you see the example, the first one, 5 less than 2. So the value 5 less than 2 is false. So the result will be false. So the output of the expression will be true or false. Next, logical operators. So what is the use of logical operators? The logical operators are used to combine one or more relational expressions. In the last slide we have seen relational operators. So when you frame expression with relational operators, it is a relational expression. So the logical operators are used to combine two relational expressions. So there are three logical operators. The first one is AND operator. So what is the use of AND operator? If both the expressions are true, then only the result will be true. Otherwise it is false. So you can see the example in the right side. So if both the expressions are true, then the output will be true. If even any one of the expression is false, in case of AND operator, the result will be false. The next operator OR. Here, if any one of the expression is true, then the result is true. So even if any one of the expression is true, or even both the expressions are true, the result will be true. Third one is NOT. So what is the use of NOT operator? It just gives the opposite value of the result. Suppose if the output of a relational expression is true, the NOT operator will make it reverse. That is, true will become false. So that's what we have seen in the examples. So where we apply these relational operators and logical operators in if statement. So what is the use of if statement? If statement is used to execute a code block. That means a group of statements based on the result of a conditional expression. If that expression gives true, that code block will be executed. Otherwise, that code block will be skipped. So what will happen? The execution will continue with the next instruction which appears after the if code block. So Python uses indentation to specify the beginning and the end of the code block. So what is indentation? Is very simple. The space what we give in the beginning of the line. For example, if b less than 100, so we want to print b is less than 100. So if the condition becomes true, that is b value is less than 100, the code block which contains print statement will be executed. Suppose if the value of b is something greater than 100 or equal to 100, the expression will become false, no? So that code block, that is print statement, will be skipped. So that is a use of if statement. Let us see the example for if statement in Python Jupyter notebook. So you assign b is equal to 60. The next line, type b less than 100. Print within quotes b is less than 100. Close the quotes. So now you run this command. So you will get b is less than 100. So this is an example for if statement. That is here what happened actually. B is assigned with the value 60. I am checking whether B is less than 100 with the if statement. The condition becomes true. That is why this print B is less than 100 statement is executed. You can see another example. Suppose you B is again 60. Here, if B is greater than 50 and B is less than 600 colon, so I'll type print within quotes B is between 50 to 100. Actually 51. So 51 to 99, or B is greater than 50 and less than 100. So now you can run this command. So what happened now? So we have assigned B is with 60. We have taken two expressions. B is greater than 50 and B is less than 100. So what is the use of AND operator? If both the expressions are true, then only this expression will be executed. We have used the word indentation. So what is the indentation means? See the space what we give here, that is called a indentation. That is after the if statement. So you are giving space for the code block which is given inside the if statement. This space this space is called a indentation. Next we are going to discuss if else statement. So the use of if else statement is if conditional expression. So if the conditional expression becomes true, that code block 1 will be executed. If the condition becomes false, that is else case, this code block 2 will be executed. So for example, you can see in the statement, if I modulus 2 is equal to 0, that means the modulus operator gives the remainder value. So if the condition becomes true, it will print even number. If the condition becomes false, it will print odd number. See next, we will see the example for if else statement in the Python Jupyter notebook. So do you remember how to take the input for a variable? So we have to give of input, enter the value. Okay. Then use the statement if I modulus 2 is equal to 0, then print even number. So we'll close the quotes. So if you want, you can have some more statements in the true block. So I will go to else. So print this odd number. So now we execute this value, this code on selected cell. So you enter the value. For example, I enter 10. So what is the value? The result we got it? Even number. Again, I run the code with the sum. For example, 15. So you see the result, you odd number. Guys, this is to test your knowledge in logical operators. We will see the answer in the next video.